Well, now to Kyle Sandilands and his new bachelor pad. It's a massive mansion that has been featured on television in the past as the White House in The Biggest Loser. Now, this one has it all: a giant pool, a tennis court, a golf course and a man cave. So tonight, James Thomas has a look around King Kyle's new castle.
Kyle Sandilands has had a tough run. He's moved on from his marriage and he is reported to have left his luxurious digs behind.
Anything seen in Saddam Hussein's castle, you can pretty much expect to see it inside here.
It's reported he is now shacked up in a mate's spare bedroom and Kyle's dreams have become nightmares. But fear not for poor Kyle. There is a fairy tale ending for Mr. Media Moneybags. It involves a man even wealthier than Kyle, his mansion, and most importantly, a man cave fit for a king. It is the fairy tale. Inside this very, very expensive mansion lives... Oh, that was the cleaner. Let's start again. Inside this multi-million-dollar mansion lives a multi-millionaire. His name is Howard Symington. He started with nothing, now he has everything. The gold door, the gold staircase. Stunning stuff. So, Howard, why the long face?
There was just something missing in the house.
We're not quite sure what. He has a lovely pool, but little desire to swim. The tennis court gives him no bounce, and the personal golf course, rarely visited. The garden is magnificent in its expanse, but for Howard, water features don't do it. Pondering the emptiness of a life that should really be full, Howard struck upon a solution.
Welcome to the man cave.
And what a man cave it is. Pool table, fireplace, air hockey, the obligatory bar with beer on tap, and more pinball machines than a games parlour.
It's not like I'm paying for the game, so it's not special to get a free game anymore, you know?
Ah, poor Howard. He does, however, make a lot of money when we play the pinnies. That's because he sells pinball machines. No wonder he wanted us to see his man cave.
But not all of us have the money to buy these sorts of things.
No, it's a concept.
Howard insists he has genuinely found happiness in this little den of uber maledom.
I think there probably is a rise in the man cave phenomena.
Senior lecturer in anthropology for Macquarie University, Dr. Greg Downey, cites a backlash against the over-feminisation of our lives as a reason for the return of the man cave.
With women controlling decoration and making a lot of decisions about how the house is, I think a lot of men sort of feel like strangers in their own homes. And so it makes sense that they want to carve off some kind of space where they actually get to hang the stuff their wife won't let them, or they get to express themselves in a way that isn't acceptable back in the normal home.
It's endless. It's endless fun.
Howard Symington certainly seems to have it worked out. He's got the house, he's got the toys, the Superman cave. However, rumour has it that he's now leaving because another alpha male wants to take control of the Superman cave abode, which means that this man and his Lamborghini has to leave.
To make way for none other than Kyle Sandilands, who we understand is due to rent the house for 18 months. And what a perfect fit. It is ostentatious. He's ostentatious. It has Kyle's name all over it. Or does it?
What's with the rumour that Kyle Sandilands might be moving in here?
I don't know if I can talk about that. May or may not be true, I guess.
Howard played coy with our question. So did Kyle on radio this morning.
Well, last night on the TV, Kyle's massive mansion is going to be on.
Where is it on? Has it been on there or is it on tonight?
It's on tonight.
See, that's not fair.
Oh, 15 pinball machines, Kyle.
That's not fair.
They must have footage of the house you're moving into, do they?
They must have. I don't know anything about it.
We're yet to hear back from Kyle's manager, but Dr. Downey says Kyle would love us to tell you about his new home.
At their core, there's not really any other product but their media personality. They need public attention constantly. So I think ultimately, Kyle wants you to find this man cave, wants you to find this house because it keeps him in the public eye. And that's really what assures that he gets to continue to be Kyle Sandilands.
And being Kyle has to be pretty good. The last time it was rented, this behemoth went for $22,000 a week. Now, Kyle may be paying a little bit less, but it's still enough to help fund Howard's next business venture. Yep, you guessed it, he's selling man caves. This is his shop, an exact replica of his man cave at home.
Stove with a stool, a beer glass, keg system, it doesn't matter.
Carl Sandilands and Howard have more than man caves in common. Both are born entrepreneurs. Cheers to that.
Cheers, mate.
All pretty flashy.